Hey guys, so let's dine with Abba Father. Man, I'm trying not to cry. The Lord blessed my life with this information, and I just want to kind of testify and also share for someone that needs this information. Something happened recently in my life where the Lord gave instructions, and when I heard the instructions, this was it was a serious matter. I also looked it up, and when I looked it up, what I looked up was contrary to what the Lord had said, and I was sitting there battling with this thing like, what am I supposed to do with this? And I'm like, Lord, I know what you said and I know what I read. And what the Lord brought to my attention was, my people not only perish for a lack of knowledge, my people perish because they have too much knowledge. What do I mean by that? Or what does the Lord mean by that? Basically, if you go back to Adam and Eve, what was the very thing that Adam and Eve did that separated them from the Lord? Yes, they disobeyed the Lord, but they ate from the fruit. They ate of the tree of knowledge of good and evil. Knowledge, information. We live in a world where information is accessible. Even here on TikTok, you are learning about everything that you have never heard before. You are learning about conspiracy theories. You're learning about so much information all at once. We are all consuming so much because of the technology and the advances in the technology. What made me battle with what the Lord said? Information. I want to encourage you guys to stand with me in prayer and know that when the Lord speaks, it does not matter what information you already know, what education you already have, what you went to school to learn, or what book you read, or whatever, what you got your information from Chat GPT, Google, whatever the case may be, a person, a friend who has a high educational status, or whatever the case may be. Whatever the Lord says, do it. Because why did the Lord tell Adam and Eve not to touch the tree of knowledge of good and evil? Why not to eat that fruit? There's always a reason behind it. And what the Lord spoke to me and said is that when you know to do good and you don't do it, that's a sin. That's word, right? You become accountable for the information that you consume, even if it's too much. What you put in this body, your body has to digest it, right? No matter what it is, if it's poison, your body is going through your system for your body to actually digest it. And if it's harmful to you, it's harmful to you, but you consumed it. Information, all of this information out here is not good for us. So be careful. And it's the Lord's protection where he's saying, don't consume that. Don't read that. Don't give ear to that. Because you now become accountable for what you know. Adam and Eve became accountable for all the knowledge that they received, whether good or evil. They became accountable for it. And it wasn't that the Lord was trying to hide anything from them. And then the Lord asked them, who told you this? Who told you? The Lord wants to know, who are you listening to? What source was it? Because if it's not him, then you probably shouldn't consume it. You probably shouldn't digest that. Thank you so much for dining with me, friends. Until next time.